The sirens eventually faded, but the silence that followed? That was even more deafening. As the forensic teams moved into the Soka thicket, they realized the 23 survivors were just the tip of an iceberg, made of human bone. But among the filth and the rusted chains, they found something the kidnappers forgot to burn. They found the registry. It was a weathered, leather-bound ledger, hidden under a floorboard like a sacred text of the damned. In its pages were names. Not the names of the victims, but the names of the patrons. This wasn't just a random act of madness. This was a corporate enterprise, a factory with a high society client list. Rumors began to ripple through the streets of Ibadan. Names of politicians, names of business moguls, names of people who occupy the front pews of the city's largest churches. The echoes were no longer just coming from the forest. They were coming from the highest offices in the state. But how do you keep a factory of death supplied with fresh inventory for years? You lean into the city's greatest vulnerability. The one chance. Imagine it. It's 6 p.m. The sun is dipping below the horizon, painting the Lagos-Ibadan expressway in shades of bruised purple. You've been standing by the roadside for an hour, breathing in exhaust fumes. Your phone is dead. Your legs ache. All you want is to be home. Then, a sleek sedan pulls over. It looks private. The driver flashes a tired smile, just another worker heading home. The back seat is half full with people who look exactly like you. A woman in a nurse's uniform, a man in a suit. It looks safe. It looks like luck. You get in. That is your one chance. The door closes with a heavy, metallic thud. You reach for the handle to adjust your seat, but there is no handle. The child locks click, a sound like a hammer cocking on a gun. The nurse next to you isn't checking her watch. She's looking at your neck. The man in the suit drops his newspaper to reveal a roll of industrial duct tape and a rusted blade. The driver doesn't head for the exit. He accelerates. A cloth soaked in the sweet chemical sting of chloroform is pressed to your face. When you wake up, the expressway is a memory. The sound of traffic is gone, replaced by the rhythmic clink, clink, clink of chains against concrete. You are in the heart of the Soka Green, and the man standing over you isn't looking for a fare. He's looking for a part. The survivors spoke of the doctor. They spoke of men in expensive SUVs who arrived at midnight to inspect the stock. They spoke of plastic buckets filled with dried, blackened fluids, shipped out before dawn. But here is where the story turns from a tragedy into a conspiracy. As the investigation heated up, the Registry of Blood suddenly vanished from police custody. The rusted tractors at the site? Traced back to local government contracts. Then the files were lost in a suspicious office fire. You don't hide a forest. You buy the people meant to guard it. Look at the people around you in traffic today. Do you really know who is sitting in the car next to you? In Part 3, we reveal the most terrifying discovery of all. We found the coordinates of a second site, one that was never raided. And we'll talk to a survivor who saw a face in that forest that shouldn't have been there. A face we all recognize. Subscribe to Echoes of the Unsolved 001. hit that bell, because the second registry will change everything. The forest is still breathing. Are you listening?